I was assigned to do my sales project on the Children's Home Society. The Children's Home Society is located here in Morgantown, West Virginia, and offers child welfare, behavioral health, social casework, and advocacy services, including foster care and adoption. I was tasked with raising money in efforts to help the Children's Home Society to get a bigger building here in Morgantown, West Virginia. To do this, I needed to find prospects and call to see if I could get donations. I had the opportunity this semester to have access to a platform called ZoomInfo. With this great platform, I was able to really find the right prospects to call for my project. ZoomInfo helped me get prospects' emails and phone numbers. This made it very easy for me to find 30 qualified prospects to do my project. Next came the cold calling. Before the semester, I had little to no experience cold calling, and it was something that made me very nervous. I decided the best way to not be nervous was to create a script. By making a script, I was able to hit every point I needed to when on the call. I practiced my script over and over again to the point where I no longer needed it, and it became a second nature. I found that when calling people, it was best to build rapport with them. I also used an upbeat and positive attitude. I realized that by doing this, it made the people that I was calling want to stay on the phone longer with me, and then I was able to secure a donation. The book that we read in class, How to Win Friends and Influence People, had a huge impact on my project. The book really helped me begin in a friendly way, which helped a lot when it came to my cold calling. The book also taught me to be a good listener. I learned that when I actually listened to the person on the other end of the phone, it led to more and more donations. It also helped me build a good relationship with the other person on the phone. Another book that really helped me complete my project was The Sales Expedition. The book really taught me how to overcome objections. As you can imagine, there were many objections that I ran into when cold calling in my project. I used a lot of the techniques covered in the book to overcome the various objections. The book also really helped me develop relationships, and that was key when talking to the person on the other end of the phone in my cold calling. I was really able to connect with the person on the other end of the phone, which helped me to get donations that I needed to. Next would be the guest speakers. Throughout the semester, the guest speakers in the class really helped give great insight, especially Megacorp and Cintas. We had them come in class multiple times and give a lot of advice. Hearing the various techniques from these professionals really helped me succeed on my project with the Children's Home Society. Prospecting and cold calling techniques were probably my biggest takeaways from the guest speakers. Although my project went smoothly for the most part, there were some problems. I ran into a couple of issues when prospecting, which was really finding the right person to try and get a donation from. But ZoomInfo helped out a lot with this when we were able to get access to it. I got pretty nervous on my first few calls, which led to me not getting a donation. Although it was pretty frustrating at times, I just kept calling to the point where I began to get comfortable with the person on the other end of the phone. And I was able to secure many donations. Overall, the project went very well. I learned how to get comfortable talking to people on the phone. I learned how to overcome objections. And I learned that every prospect equals an opportunity. And I also learned that getting every prospect to commit to a donation is not as easy as it seems. So when it came to the class overall, I had many key takeaways. The class overall really taught me how to be successful in sales. The guest speakers were probably my favorite part of the class. I really enjoyed hearing about the real sales world and all of their insight. I also really enjoyed my project with the Children's Home Society. It helped give me a real life experience on how sales, prospecting, and cold calling all really works. I also enjoyed the class discussions and sales labs. When there were times in my project where I seemed stuck or anything, those class discussions and sales lab really helped keep me going.